Hello guys and welcome for another video with Fen, and I'm gonna do something pretty different. At the beginning of this video I'm gonna talk about a little bit of the Doomsday style referral system. So I got promoted to refer this game apparently, and so I got a code, and you can use this code when you create a new IGG ID. So you can have an old account, but then if you want to start in a new region, you're gonna create a new IGG ID, and if you use this code within the 6 hours of that IGG ID, then apparently I can get some rewards, but I'm not sure if you are going to get any. I tried with a new one, and so far I didn't receive anything, unfortunately. But if you want to claim this code, then you will have to go on the event.igj.com, and then you will have to log in with your IGJ ID, and then type this code and then link. I also wanted to talk about something that somebody offered me to do, so I'm not too sure if you would be interested in it. So one person asked me to do like a walkthrough of a new account, and what I had in mind is like what would be actually pretty cool, and let me know if you're interested. So maybe I'm gonna open a Patreon account and then collect some money to participate to that some sort of event I want to kind of organize. But yeah, let's say I want to create a new account, and at the end of, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks maybe, I want to give that account to somebody else, and maybe I'm gonna do a draw. So let's say if you want to participate to this, you would probably, I don't know, like donate like $5, and then once I reach, I don't know, $100 maybe, then I'm gonna start a new account, and then I'm gonna use all that the money I receive in packs for that new account, and then at the end of the 2 or 3 weeks I'm gonna give that account away and just draw one person's name, and that person will have that account. I don't know if you would be interested, so if you're interested, just let me know in the comments below, and then maybe I'm gonna try to organize that depending on how many people would like me to do this. But otherwise, I also wanted to talk a little bit about the new heroes. So let's check the new heroes quickly. So you've got Chasy, who is a top commander hero, rider hero obviously, and this is really difficult for me to do a video on these heroes because we don't have much data, and the first skill especially is very different compared to the other ones. So it's an increase on basic attack, so it's not like, you know, damage factor, so it's really hard to see how this gonna perform really. But in general, I think the two heroes looks pretty good. I don't know how good they're gonna be, but yeah, this first skill is like multiplied by 4 your basic attack, so I think it's pretty good. And she is a garrison hero as well. You got a good skill here with 30% HP, and then reduce kill damage taken when the remaining squad size greater than 50%. So at the beginning of the rallies and stuff, you got a nice skill damage reduction. That's pretty good. And then this one is actually the most interesting, because you got also an increase on basic attack, and then if you have the silent effect on your squad, you got 20% chance to deal, or up to 50% chance to deal 2 basic attacks per turn, and it's for 3 seconds because the silence is for 3 seconds, and these basic attack grant 20 rage. So what would be pretty cool is like you start with this skill, and then you get silence, so then you get this increase of 290% on this skill with this 46% increase, and then you deal 2 basic attacks per turn. So that would be awesome, and I think that's the plan of the developer to counter Julia. And then you got this one, it's only on garrison, increase rider squad attack, and then you got a bonus damage factor of 1800 on up to 3 squad and fan shape area, and then this can be triggered only once, and it's a 10% chance on the basic attack, so it's a once every 3 rounds, so it's not crazy. And this one, I don't think this one is crazy either. So increase basic attack damage dealt to target squad by 35%, but it's when the remaining squad size is less than 50%. So it's actually to get the rally down quicker. So I don't know how she's gonna perform. I think she can be pretty good either on leader with skill and garrison build, and she can be also, I think, pretty good on the field, I would say, with the Felix. And then I'm going to talk about Felix. So I like very much this skill actually. So basic attack deals additional bonus damage factor 3100 for 5 seconds. So that's 15,500. So it's pretty good. And then it's also each basic attack reduce skill damage by 3% or up to 10% for 2 seconds. So because it's for 2 seconds, so most likely you're gonna have 20% for 3 seconds, and then 2 seconds you're gonna have 10%. So that's how it works. Pretty good. Rider squad traveling speed 18%. That's pretty cool. Reduction in counter damage taken 44%. This is good, but it's not crazy. I would prefer just counter damage 44%, like 80. That would be nice. And this skill is actually pretty useless to me. So 20% chance is this skill can happen twice on 3 rounds. So 1 round, as I said, it's 5 basic attack plus skill damage. So most likely you're gonna end up with, I would say, maximum, or on an average most of the time, 3.6% damage, increased damage. That's all. You're pretty much never gonna reach more than 6%. I don't think you're gonna reach even 6 or 18, certainly not. So this skill is like probably useless to me. This one I think it's his second best skill after the first one. So increase squad attack 32%, and then when taking skill damage you got an increase of 16% for 3 seconds. I guess it's gonna be probably per skill, so it's not gonna increase again. So let's say the leader start the skill, you're gonna have this trigger for 3 seconds, and then you got the assistant doing another skill, but this skill will be active, so it's not gonna trigger this skill again. So it's gonna be only for 3 seconds, I think. And then this one, perform an additional basic attack every 10 seconds, and then grant also 70 rage, and will not trigger a counter attack from the enemy. This is a good skill as well, it's not crazy. So I don't think they're gonna just change completely the ranking of the Riders heroes, but still really hard for me to give you the Rider hero tier list. So I said I wanted to do that Rider hero tier list when I got the new heroes, but unfortunately I think it's gonna be really hard for me to give a ranking for these 2 heroes, because we need to test them basically, and I think most people on this game will gonna say the same. It has to be tested by a whale that can awake these heroes really quickly. But I think in general they look pretty good, and most likely Felix gonna be a really good hero for second squad. I think they can be a pretty good hero. So yeah, that's it for the video, and I hope you enjoyed. And don't forget to comment the videos what you think about these new heroes, and also if you want me to do the walkthrough at the beginning of the game with a new account, and then if potentially you would like to participate to the draw of earning that new account. Obviously it's for the new players, probably not the old players, but yeah, just let me know if you're interested or not. Thank you, and I'll see you for the next video. Bye bye.